Thanks for checking out the Real Estate Today podcast. We continue our series with Bob Nelson talking about understanding your rental property.
I'm Bob Nelson, real estate investment broker with Pacwest Real Estate Investments. I've been dealing with a series I've entitled Understanding Your Rental Property. The first of the part was physical condition of the property. Make sure that that property is being well maintained. It's like a cow. If you don't feed it grass or grain, it doesn't produce milk sooner or later. So you got to make sure that you're feeding your herd by keeping the thing up to speed so that it can produce and perform and be attractive on a competitive basis. The next is understanding how productive your equity is in that property. In some instances, you're not really getting much of a return on that asset simply because it's financed poorly or being managed poorly or just simply not in good condition. Also take a look at the financing. Make sure that you've got optimum financing. There's a strategy called harvesting equity, and that would be removing equity from one property and using it properly to acquire another property. And as this happens, what you've done technically is had one of the properties that you currently own produce the majority or maybe all of the down payment that would be used to acquire the next property. It makes a whole bunch of sense. Now, you don't just go out and do this. It's with a strategy. It's with the understanding of I'm boosting my rate of return or I'm making a more safe portfolio. Some of you may have properties that are over-levered, too much debt on them. If we had a recession, that's not a good sensation to have. So in some instances, you may be interested in definancing a property to make your portfolio most safe. The next issue is take a look at the management. Are you doing it yourself and are you doing a good job? Or should you hire a professional property manager? With residential properties, I've been known to counsel a person that, sure, go ahead and manage the thing for the first 3 months to figure out where all the hiccups are. You'll understand your property a whole lot better, but once you've done that, get a professional manager who will be more attentive, and their cost may be somewhere between 6 and 8% of the gross income, but the key is, what are they doing in producing the bottom line? It makes a whole lot of sense. I'm Bob Nelson, real estate investment broker with Pacwest Real Estate Investments.